It's the feast of Mary Magdalene, which for me is one of the most important figures in Christianity. And you can see part of the Mass next to the tomb of Jesus himself. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take you from here to the room of the Last Supper. Just like Mary, being told by Jesus himself, be the messenger. You are the apostle of the apostles. You will tell the disciples that I resurrected. Then we are living now one of the two options of Christianity, as that mentioned, the tomb of Jesus. We do have two options in Jerusalem. One of them is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which we are in it now. The other one is the Garden Tomb. I'm not going to argue which one is the site itself, but almost everyone, not all of them, believes that Jesus was in the room of the Last Supper. The cenaculum was Mount Zion. Oh, look at the kitties, the cats of the church. Then let's say goodbye to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And let's continue to the room of the Last Supper. I choose to go through beautiful places. Not all of them are... I'm not sure that she used it. I think she went straight to the room. But, I'm still a tour guide, and there are so many things to see on the way, and why not to show it. Then we left the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. You can see a police station next to it, and that's mainly because the Christians' dominations are still argue who that church belongs to. There's kind of a status quo now, but it's still difficult to force it. Then you can see beautiful market of Optimus. It's kind of a new market. It's from the 19th century. It belongs to the Greek Orthodox. It's a Lutheran church in front of you, the Church of the Redeemer. And let's go through the market. As you can see, almost everything's closed now. Why? No tourists. It's a wartime between Israel and the, how should I say it in a nice way, Iran and the fanatic Muslim countries like Gaza, Yemen. Most of the Muslims are quite okay with Israel, but Iran, you know what, let's leave it. It's not important for our mission. We are heading to the room of the Last Supper. Look how beautiful the fontaine here. In regular days, there are so many smells, colors. The shops are full with people who are supporting them. I love that restaurant, especially from the roof of it. And you can see another brother that... Good morning, brother. Who's now rushing to the feast that he just missed a bit of it. Oh, you can see that another beautiful church of John the Baptist, which is one of the most oldest Greek Orthodox church. According to tradition, a relic of the skull of John the Baptist is there, and I took a video of it. I took few videos of it, and if I'm talking about that, I'm reaching almost 21 K videos in my YouTube channel, then I'm begging you to subscribe my channel. You're the only tourist, and if it's okay to say, you are the only income of mine in the last 9 months, and I'm not sure that the war will over soon. Then the best thing to do is to send the message, the link of the channel to everyone that you know, and to write me a comment. Oh, look at the kitties. Please write me a comment, and I know that I'm not alone. I'm with you. We are still in the Christian quarter, but soon we're gonna leave to the Jewish quarter, and from there to Mount Zion. Now, Mary went straight to the room to tell the disciples he resurrected. But, I'm a tour guide. Then I'm going to climb to the roof of that market to show you how beautiful Jerusalem is, and then continue. Is it okay? My videos are not short, I know. But I think it's important because it's, I cannot say the best. No, let me phrase it again. It's not the most well-known YouTube channel. They are better than me. But I think I'm trying to give you as much information as I can. I'm a tour guide from 2000, but I already finished my second degree, and I'm still studying. Even yesterday I studied. Tomorrow I will study again. Then I have so much to tell you. And as you already know, I got a message from the Dalai Lama in India, and he told me to spread the message, spread the love of the Holy Land here. Then I'm doing it. We are leaving now the Christian quarter and heading to the Jewish quarter. If I want to reach the room of the Last Supper, I can go straight ahead. But you know me, I cannot do that. I'm climbing up to the roof, one of the best views of Jerusalem. It's on the roof of the market that we just walked in. Because the sun is in our eyes, it's not the best time to do that. And I'm not going to explain everything about what you're going to see there, mainly because you can actually watch it through my YouTube videos. But I want you to understand that we are in the center of the city now. If you're walking through that viewpoint, walk through the black stripes. If you will walk here, you might fall. And you don't want to fall. There are no shortcuts. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is right there. Today it's in the center of the city. You can see the wide dome of the Jewish synagogue. It's the Jewish quarter. Look how beautiful it is. Mount of Olives, the Ascension Church, Augusta Victoria, the Hebrew University, the Dome of the Rock, the site of the Jewish temple. Jesus was here because of Jerusalem, because God told the Jews to be in Jerusalem 3 times a year. That's the only house of God for the Jews. For the Christians, every church is the house of God. For the Jews, this is the only one. You can see the Jewish cemetery there. And I'm leaving the viewpoint, but you got the message. It's worth it. It's worth it because it doesn't cost a penny. There are better viewpoints, but we are on the way to the room of the Last Supper, and then I'm gonna eat something at the Remission Church and drink my coffee. Meanwhile, please subscribe to my channel. Be part of my family. And then you will get the best videos. I'm trying to upload a video a day. Yes, I know that I'm crazy. But I'm trying to do that. Then I'm going back. And we will enter, we are living now the Christian quarter, entering to the Jewish quarter. You can see the new houses of the Jewish quarter. The Jewish quarter is new because in 1948, when the Jordanians occupied future Palestine, they occupied the old city as well. Chabad Street. Let me show you how the stairs looks like. And you will see soon the gap between the Christian quarter and the Jewish quarter. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute, let the truck go. There it is. Old stones, new stones. The Jewish quarter, was built on top of the ancient Jewish quarter. The good thing that Jordanians did to us is that now, before we build the new Jewish quarter, we could excavate and find evidence from the past. The Jewish quarter, most of it is the upper city, and in the upper city you could visit, and now we can actually do that. They will reopen it soon, museums that will take you to the houses of the priest. Look at the mezuzah. It tells us that this is a Jewish house. You can hear the air condition working. It's quite hot. It's going to be around 95 degrees today. Crazy, isn't it? 35 degrees Celsius. And still, I took the train from Tel Aviv straight to here to take some videos for you. Wait, we can enter to the Cado. Sorry, from here, because I want to show you a street from 2nd century. Or 6th century in that area. The Cado is a Roman street from north to south. North is to your left side, south is to your right side, and look how big it used to be. Shops area, and then the sidewalk started from here. But let me go to the other side. Shows you how it looks like. You can see the ancient stones. Those are new stones. The columns, not the first one, the round one, who actually been covered against the snow, against the rain, and against the sun, which is the worst enemy of Jerusalem. And then another shops that were there. Then you can see the sidewalk, you can see the main road, and you can see how wide it was. You can see the Hasidis with the tefillin on their head and their left hand, with the talit that covered themselves. Look at the 4 strings, it's called small talit. Jesus used all of them. He used tefillin on the head, He covered himself with a tallit and the 4 strings. Remember the old man with the blood issue that touched Jesus? She touched those strings. She never touched the body of a man. And it's not impossible. Then you can see that man with the 4 strings. He actually wearing the little tallit above his shirt, and you can see how it looks like. Usually it's beneath the shirt. This is another view of the Cardo. The Cardo, it's a well-known name because when you are reaching a doctor who deals with the heart, you are going to the cardio. Here it is, the heart of the city. Look at the 2 police women. It's so nice to know that women and men in Israel are equal. Everyone can serve the army. Everyone are serving the army, besides some of the ultra-Orthodox Jews, which I hope that they will change it now. It smells so good, and it's so kosher. It is so kosher. You won't find it. It's not open. You cannot buy it on Saturday. Saturday you have to strike, and this is the meaning of the word, striking. And you won't find their dairy together with meat. It's a dairy bakery. There's no cheeseburger. There's no pepperoni pizza there. We're leaving now the Jewish quarter. We are still on the way to the room of the Last Supper, together with Mary Magdalene. But you know what? Let's climb it up. And in front of you can see another quarter than we saw today, the Christian quarter. You saw the Jewish one, and we are walking next to the Armenian quarter. Now, the Muslim quarter, you saw it. I didn't talk about it when we talked about when we stood at a viewpoint. Remember the viewpoint? We saw the Temple Mount and Mount of Olives from there, but before that, it's the Muslim quarter. Then in that, I don't know, 25 minutes of video, you will see, you actually saw everything. Before we will continue, if you want to support my channel, and please do that, you are the only income of me for the last 9 months, and for the next at least half a year. Then next to the like button you can see a shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks, and you can support me via YouTube. At the text, at the description of the video, you will see a little bit more of information about what we actually looking at, and you will see 2 more links, one of PayPal and one of Buy Me Coffee. Through those 2 links you can support me as well, and every penny counts. And thank you for everyone who actually did it. Without asking you, I'm printing all the names of people who did it, and at the end of the day, when I reach the Western Wall, I will add those names into the wishing list at between one of the stones of it. PayPal, I don't know why, but it's so difficult for me to answer each one of you. PayPal doesn't let me do that. Then in that case, I know that you are doing it, and I'm blessing each one of you. That Armenian quarter is the 4th and the smallest quarter of Jerusalem. There are around 2,000 Armenian in that quarter, even less. They are surrounded with a wall. I don't know why. Actually, you know why. They don't want people to enter to their private life. A lot of them are living there. It's not like a church, only a church. But I do have lots of videos of the Armenian quarter. And you know, you can actually look at it. And if you won't find it, you can send me a message and I will look for the link for you and I will send it to you. Then don't forget the comments. Yes, I'm a new subscriber, part of your family. Can you talk about that? Can you show about it? Yes, I can. I'll try to answer all the questions. We are leaving the city through Zion Gate. And I can hear a car. Let me run away because it's a road. It's Zion Gate from the 16th century. And it takes us to Mount Zion. According to tradition, the room of the Last Supper is there. And look at Mount Zion Gate. That used to be the border between Israel and Jordan until 1967. You can even see the bullet holes around it. And let me show you the map. We started from the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. We went through the market. We climbed up to the roof. And we went through Chabad Street all over the Armenian, the Jewish quarter. We left the city through Zion Gate, and we will reach the room of the Last Supper, if it will be open, which is above King David's tomb, not so far away from the Dormition Abbey, and so many other places. Then let us see again the gate. לבריאות, gesundheit. To the cenaculum. For me, the room of the Last Supper is more than just a room of the Last Supper. It's where Jesus had his own mass in a way. Eat that bread, drink that wine. You can see the house. You can see the house of Mary. According to tradition, that's where she fell asleep. This is the Dormition Church. That's where I'm going to drink excellent coffee. For me, that room is more than that. It's the first church ever. And it's the center of Christianity because Pentecost was in that room as well. You can see one of the groups from, as I believe, Africani, that are traveling in Israel. Sadly, I'm not their tour guide. There are only few groups. Most of them are from Africa. Then, the room of the Last Supper. Let's cross the fingers that it will be open. It's supposed to be open. But you know, the war is changing everything. That I cannot promise you that. And it's closed. Or not. Let me see. Let me try to open the door. You can imagine that I do have hundreds of videos. No, it's open. Air conditioned. היי, מה שלומך?
אהלן, בוקר טוב.
טוב לראות אותך, לא עושה כלום. יום נפלא. I can hear that someone is chanting or trying to explain. It's very difficult to explain there. We are Mary Magdalene. All of us are the messenger of the apostles. And we are now reaching here to tell the disciples that he resurrected. And guess what? It's not going to be easy. Then, third church ever for me, the most important center of Christianity, Pentecost, spread that Christianity all over. He washed the feet of the disciples here. They elected the 12th apostle after Judas. Resurrection was here. Doubting Thomas was here. And Mary is now reaching that place as well. We are in the room. You can see the cat of the room. We saw the cat of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And this is the room of the Last Supper. See the old man, a woman here? She is Mary Magdalene from me. It's so difficult for her to walk. But she is walking in the old city. She is following Jesus' footsteps. She is such an important person. Then, where was the table? I don't know, because they used to dine on the floor, just like the Roman time. But I can tell you that the 11 disciples were here when Mary Magdalene came on Sunday to tell them, he resurrected. He's here, he's with us. And this is the room itself. Guys, thank you very much for being with me in that important video at the day of the Feast of Mary Magdalene. She's such an important figure for me. She is for me one of the disciples. You can say the 13th disciple. Or 14th disciple, if we actually accepting, and I do accept St. Paul as well. I will give you 2 minutes here at the room for your prayer. Unless I can see that the group is entering, and it's not going to be so easy and quiet. I will continue to the David tomb. I won't talk from right now for the next 2 minutes. Then you will be able to see it and to pray. The room of the King David tomb is just beneath us. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye bye.